Greetings and welcome back. It's a weird place to find us waking up. Still here by the campfire. It's not the usual way we start this. Welcome to autumn. And it's been autumn here for a while, and also in the game for a while. And for y'all, you probably just installed the spooky update. So that is something that is going to be fun to explore this episode, as there's things for us to find, and conveniently our last episode left us in the night, and I didn't have my character go to bed. I figured I would just move my character over to the bed and then start the next episode, but here we are. And then why not have us explore a little bit? I kind of wonder. I wonder if we can find a spot that'll be specially decorated. And we'll say Rasimir feels called, after that nightmarish dream, feels called to explore, to wander, to find something strange that's about. Something that's maybe not going bump in the night, but it's something different in its wandering in the evenings. And with only one evening left in autumn, and that evening will kick us to the next season, I don't want to miss this opportunity for us to explore together. So here we are. And we'll keep it full dark. We won't turn up the brightness to add to the feel of it. We're going to explore together. Now Rasimir has passed by the tree, the adorned tree. The old majestic tree, if you plant them, is what you end up getting the description for. Or the majestic tree, anyway. He's feeling drawn to that place. And through rocks, through pathways, through winding ways, we find ourselves there again. We'll see what we see. As we wander around the cold nights, leaves turning, seasons changing, and the world is ready to fall asleep for a while and rest through winter. We're close to Halloween, or Samhain, and for others, another part of the seasonal change, another one of the holidays that relate. Ooh, did I not go far enough down? I think I went too far over. Yeah, we went too far over. As we wander, we've wandered aimlessly enough to get lost. Some of these paths are familiar. Some of these paths are not. You know, what I should do, follow this way. Now we're starting to see familiar territory. The rocks. And this will take us all the way back. The way we started this journey. And then, the area over here is a wonderful mine. Maybe at some point we can expand to that.
Onward!
Now we're getting somewhere. This is a little bit of a windy path we've taken. This path is not as safe as the other. We've seen bear on this path before. We need not provoke them. So in our sleeplessness and our insomnia, we're not clueless. We know that there's danger in these areas, and we're aware. But with our sure-footed friend, sure-hooved friend, if you will, Mokash will guide us. Oh dear. There's a lot of interesting sprites in the area. We'll have to have you sit here, Mokash. I love the green. I love the coloration they gave these. wispy ghost-like things. Are they will-o-wisps? You've heard tales of those before. You dare never follow them. Am I foolish enough to follow them into here? But the lanterns on this tree, somebody took some time on this. It does look like there is somebody here. And the lanterns. Oh dear, there is somebody here. Oh dear. The hunger. And apparently they've left us something? Oh. Ooh, we have a decorated beer mug. And an iron axe of... That's... Oh no. A priceless artifact used to celebrate the Day of the Fools. Oh, well, I think then that's perfect for me. As a keen fool, we can gladly take that. Somebody took a lot of time to decorate this tree. And it's gorgeous. And I love that the creators did this. I love that they spent so much time making this fun, because that's awesome. Well, what are these sprites? Maybe I can catch one of these wisps. Oh. Well. It's early. It's late. It's whatever we want to call it. But it's time to go home.
Giddy up!
Oh my. And there in our travels we found something strange.
Move on!
I do love it. I love that they've taken the time to decorate the place and make it enjoyable. Constantly. That's what they are. They're constantly making this game fun. And adding little bits to it that make it enjoyable. Well, now unfortunately our character is going to have made it the entire night and be just terribly exhausted from all of this. Maybe we can catch a wink of sleep when we return. We'll try not to be absolutely confused with how we wander around the next day in our dreary, bleary-eyed sleep. And as the villagers wonder what kept us up and why we wandered, because the night watch will have seen us leave, but trusted that we knew what we were doing. They'll wonder why we have a mysterious mask with us. And tales, we'll start the tales of seeing the tree decorated with the lanterns and with the candles. And oh my, what a tale to tell. What a thing people will see. Oh my goodness. We'll see if we can catch any sleep at all. Not much, as it turns out.
I can't recall the taste of food.
Well, y'all, greetings and welcome back. Glad to have you here. Fun to start things out a little different. Let's get ourselves grounded back where we are, and let's take our breaths in and settle ourselves into our space now. And with that, we always breathe in deeply. Allow your abdomen to expand. Allow your belly to expand outwards so that you can get full breaths that allow you to calm yourself down and tell yourself that you are in a safe space. So, for the moment right now, take a moment, just settle into where you are, feel your body just kind of sink deeper into where you are.
Work, the hungrier you get.
And let's do our deep breaths. Do our first breath in. Remembering to fill that space, 3 fingers down and into the center of your body from your belly button. And out. Releasing the tension as you breathe out. Breathe in, picturing and feeling a good, vibrant energy entering you. And out. Releasing the things that are bothering you, releasing the tension in you. And breathe in, and breathe in.
Hungry.
Feeling relaxation, calming, entering you. And breathe out. tension is leaving you and you're settling further into your space. And there we are. What's up, dude? Okay. With that, we're going to make our crest today because we will be starving and we'll find ourselves a raven, that's for sure. Well, a crow, sorry. And we'll go from there. That was very fun to go find that tree. I kind of wondered, I figured there's no way they can't decorate that tree. It's so cool. It is wonderful to have. Oh boy, now it makes me want to plant our own. May I know what? Maybe that's a feeling that we are compelled to. Do we have any of those in our inventory? I wonder. We'll have to check. So I think it was under unique trees. Other trees. I don't have a majestic tree seedling. That's going to be our goal for the day. Rasamir feels compelled to do that. For some reason, after having the nightmare, after all of the things that have been happening to him, he's starting to feel very compelled to do something about this experience. Mind? People just be pushing. And it looks like they're still working on what they gotta work on. We don't have any linen fabric, which is surprising. So, we should start the day by having that. We would normally start by having our shore lunch. But there is no way that we're gonna do that right now.
Again.
Yeah, sure did, but this time it's on purpose, my guy. We're just over a week away from Halloween or Samhain, oh dear, there's other ways to celebrate it. But it is the festival of fall. As we start moving into the winter seasons, moving further and further through fall and into winter, and when the cold happens for us in the northern hemisphere, and when we go onward to the sleepy time of the year, where it is quieter, colder, hopefully snowy by us. I'm going to hope that we have snow this year. I'd very much like to get everybody out and about and play in the snow, go skiing. It's something we do love to do around here. And it's nice to see my kiddos into it because it's not always easy to get.
I need something.
Not always easy to get youngsters into wanting to do certain things. But skiing is great. Love being able to wander in the woods.
I should bring my relatives over.
And
Maybe
just
not
have those calm,
because of
quiet
just-
sounds of just your skis moving forward, backward. When I say skiing, I mean cross-country skiing. Sorry, Nordic skiing, if you will. It's quite an enjoyable thing. Makes the winters feel a lot more
It's the
worthwhile.
season of preparation.
And it is. She's right. It is the season of
I
preparation.
need something.
Well, my friend, you're gonna eat something. You're gonna be eating crow, unfortunately, my friend.
No worries. I'll wait.
I know, and luckily you sound very excited about it, so it's all good. Get ourselves some fabric. We're gonna need ourselves a scarecrow. There's a whole lot of just like Rasamir's mind is racing with thoughts about doesn't want bad spirits to be coming to his village. He has these nightmares, and now he's wondering
Seems I forgot about food.
what's happening that's leading to this. Now the tree's been decorated by some mysterious force. He's starting to get a little concerned about what's going on. So then the old questions, have we not done our part to honor the land? Have we not done our part to honor the gods of the land? What are we going to do with that? So we'll explore that in our episode here and see what we can do to make the village feel a little more. We'll find you some. Wait a minute. I thought she already had somebody. I'll have to check on her with that.
I need something.
Well, just wait, buddy, because once you get to 0, you'll eat anything. And crow is it. I'm excited for this. I'm excited for getting that. I'm very excited for getting our crest to be made today. That'd be great. There we are. Perfect. And to get a majestic tree. Now we have to find a place for it, though, of course. Okay, now, the scarecrow is just one thing. Now, is it really a symbol of keeping things away? Not entirely, but it is something on his mind where he's starting to have these weird visions of things that are creeping him out. Well, part of that could be, is he not thinking? Are we not thinking enough about how to protect our crops? I mean, this whole garden has nothing looking after it. So there's no way that we're doing the right thing here. We have to have a scarecrow or two here.
I'm feeling sick again.
There we are. We don't want those crows to be coming in here and taking our food. It's unacceptable.
I'm starving.
Oh, not quite yet, but you will be. Hate to say it.
I love the scent of wood.
I'm not asking questions. I mean, honestly, it is a good smell. There's different smells to woods that are wonderful. Cedar. Ugh. Cedar planks. When cutting, it smells amazing. You know, what part of the village does it need to be? I mean, honestly, it feels right to put it here. It's right at the center of things. It opens us into the village. You walk through the gates and you have no choice but to see it. I love that idea. I think we're going to have to put a majestic tree right there. Oh, look at that. Tell you what, crows, you're done for. It's at 0. Alright. Alright. Now, where are they? Where are they? Oh dear.
I'm hungry.
You know you are, friend. You know you are. Oh dear. We've built too much in that area. I know I installed the dovecote down this way. Hey, dude. No. Nope, 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 nope. Uh-oh. Is Raven's End void of ravens? Both are ravens, nevermore.
I could eat a horse.
Yeah, or a crow, honestly. Uh-oh. I know I've seen crows in this region right here. I have definitely. But now that we've expanded so much, I'm sure that would mean we're stuck in a weird spot. Let's get out of here. We cannot allow ourselves to miss this opportunity. Or starve to death, honestly. That's not a thing we want to do either. So, the villages have plenty of crows. Oh, I heard that. If I had a throwing stone, I would take care of that one. Okay. Ooh, I see you.
It seems I forgot about food. Again.
And as the hunger sets in, desperate times call for desperate measures. Got you! New crest unlocked. Oh man. Now, I'll resist the urge to eat the crow right on the spot, and we will walk through and stay civilized. The temptation's there.
I can hear my stomach rumbling.
Oh yeah, it's time to get some food for sure. There we are. Get another market stall set, and now we're looking good here. Yeah, look at that. We can walk right into, boom, right there. We can decorate it very nicely. I've wondered what to put there too, so I like that this all kind of fell into place. Serendipitously, if you will. Alright, well, there's only one way that he likes to eat his crow. In stew form.
It seems I forgot about food. Again.
No, I know. It's a thing we do. Ah, much better.
Hail to the king!
Yeah, we can hail to the king here. Well, and honestly, he's done good things for us, so we really shouldn't be opposed to it. There's no reason why we can't be grateful. Our king has been good to us. I hope all is going well for you where you are. And I hope that things can continue to go well for you. that it's a good time for you, and hopefully have some fun coming up for the changes in seasons. As we make the stew, I'm reminded my sons wanted to make pumpkin pie from scratch. They wanted to get a pumpkin, and we wanted to try to make a pumpkin pie from scratch. And I have not, and I'm a terrible baker, so we have that clear. I'm quite awful at it. But this turned out great. And it was really fun to make it because it required me to slow down. Another thing that I constantly have to work on, which is good. It's important to do. And I was able to... We made a very tasty pumpkin pie. Roasting the potatoes, the pumpkins, and then making puree, and then setting it up and just mixing it. Turned out awesome. And then made a pumpkin cheesecake on top of that. And that was phenomenal. Because I love me some cheesecake, that's for sure. But now that was a fun thing to do with the season. Fun thing to do with the changes. And now hopefully next year we can grow ourselves some pumpkins that are pie pumpkins. And that would be a lot of fun. Oh, jeez. There is always something to look out for. Don't need rats here. We certainly do not need rats here. Oh, the wine can go in there. That's fine. Let the people have some wine. And now we got stew. Probably should eat a little more. There's the honker. We should probably put that somewhere as a fun reminder of our adventure in the night. You know, maybe we'll put it on top of one of those guys. We'll place it somewhere awkward for now. That was a nice little gift, honestly. I really appreciate us getting that. Oh dear. I don't know if this is something I just want. I can't put it by my son's bed. He's gonna wake up with nightmares. Nah, we're putting this somewhere else. It's not a good idea. Oh my goodness. That poor kid, wake up in the night. Ah! We'll never get a wink of sleep again. And that poor kid will have nightmares forever. No, Racemir can't do that. No way. That would be terrible. Alright, for now, let's put the honker in here. We'll keep it as a little entertaining surprise that if anybody walks in here, they'll go, ah! And then they'll have to... That's scary enough right there, okay? Yeah, we'll have them come in here and see that. We'll be good to go. Alright. Now, to see, what can we sell while we're out and about? Because we definitely need to sell some things. Cabbage seeds. Yes, we can definitely sell some cabbage seeds. We are certainly doing fine with that. Probably could tell my vendors to do this too. Wouldn't be a bad idea. Plenty of random things. Fire. Oh, gosh, we're good. Now we're unbalanced. That's one of the problems. Just making sure the balance is stoked here. There we are. It's clearly going well. There we are. Just don't want to get over the top on this. Oh, you know, it's funny. I did all that lowering of these percentages, right? And then didn't increase something else. That's not how you want to do that. Oh, you know what? The one thing I'm starting to miss is having extra planks that I don't need to worry about people making, right? That's where we'll put up our extra. Actually, no. People with low skill, I find it's way more important for them to be just getting logs, because they can produce a lot of logs, and that works well. Ugh. I got distracted momentarily. We need to double check the stuff we're going to sell. Lots of fur. The hops. It is definitely time for us to sell that. And we're getting lots of iron ore. That is fantastic. Maybe we'll make some small bags real quick. And then do that. And I think we'll start selling manure on the open market. Look at all that grain. All right. We will be using that oat grain for purposes. Say nothing of what we can do with the rest of this. Boom. There we go. 60 bags later, we'll be okay. And only 123 stone. That's going to be our big trick here. We need more of that. Clay-wise, I'm a little curious about the clay. Want lots of it. 111's okay. Alright. We're going to come back to the traps, that's for sure. For now, we have a very important thing to do. We can't get distracted at this point. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna have you follow me. You go ahead and walk over this way, my dear donkey. And come on by, because we've got a crest to make. Yes. Perfect. Look at that beast. Oh, we get to edit the shape. Uh-huh. Oh, well, I tell you what. Something has to call to us. Kind of like that. I like that a little more. That's very classic. This is super, like, fitting. That almost looks like a mustache. That's kind of interesting, isn't it? And it almost looks like a clay vessel. I like this one the most. I think this stands out as the one. Like, this feels like a vessel, something related to farming. This feels more combat related. I think we're going here. Ooh, let's get a nice rich purple. We'll go not deep, but mid. Outline color, oh, well, that's gonna be tricky. Joker colors going on here. I do like the combo of the two, though. Purple can easily be enhanced by almost any color, but it can stand out kind of funny. I think the black is the right way to go. Dares? Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. Oh, interesting. Oh, wow. This one. Oh, it's too bad that we didn't have this one, because I'm pretty sure we were at that level. Lots of buckets. Now, can we not color the internal part? Well, that's too bad. I was really hoping we could do a black color on the inside. There we are. Yep, and that's it. There we are. Oh, man. That's awesome. That makes me happy. Maybe someday we'll be able to color the insides of that. That would be fun. Very exciting. I love it. I'm happy with that. Okay, closed stall. I'm pretty confident that we are not. Yeah, we're stuck in a bad spot. So in that case, it's time to... and whenever you build a market stall, I always find myself getting stuck in this weird spot. You gotta press C first and tell it what to be. I'm gonna have this one be our resource stall, and then we have to change our goods. Did I choose the right one? Yes, ish. This manure for sure. Yes, indeed. And straw, we can get rid of some of it. But then from there, we're not going to sell a lot of the rest of it. I don't want to get us losing things that we want to keep around. These are good to stay. And it's going to be, this is really just this takes care of emptying some of the inventory. And that's really all this is for, is that I'm choosing to assign this work here because it will allow me to get rid of a lot of extra. Oops, my bad. There you go. Now, how much in a day will she sell? She will sell 2,000 in a day. So this is one of those things where it's really just, I want to control the inventory. We don't need this much of that stuff there. I don't want it to overload us. I don't care about the money. I really just care about getting rid of some of this because we constantly produce straw. And not only that, but we constantly produce manure. We don't need this stuff sitting here. So this is just a clearing out of the storage bins. If we make a little money on it, great. If people need it, that's exactly what we're here for. Okay. That'll take care of that. It looks like we're out of animal food, which is a bummer. We do not lose production. So we'll have to go up there and take care of that bit. And then we'll wander on. Hey, collecting rocks. Oh my goodness. Man, Racemir's confused mind wandering around. Oh, look at that. There's more straw right here. Grumbly in his wanderings and just trying to find the way he's going. He's just kind of still blurry-eyed and having trouble focusing on the day with all the things that have been going on and the lack of sleep. Oh, goodness. And the cat says hi. We'll have him wander his way back in and around to see if we can find our tree and get our old majestic tree seedling so that we can make a really beautiful spot for it. And then, since we have the decorations from our update that we can make the ponds and the stone decorations, we are going to make a feature around this, and we are going to honor our, we'll say that Racemir honors the old gods, and that they're from a time where this village is still worshipping the old gods and stones, and that this will be their way of honoring theirs. There we go, look at that. Oh, there goes a fly. That's the problem of having compost heaps right outside here. Compost heaps. You know, milk. My goodness, it'd be great to have milk here, wouldn't it? I wonder where we put the cows, though. And then the walls. Oh my goodness, thoughts about the walls. What are we gonna do? Are we gonna actually surround this place with walls just for fun? Probably so. There we go. Yeah, I gotta move the better stuff. Oh, piggy, 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 don't you see?
Yeah.
Alright, let's go. And let's get into town. We have much to do. And these impulsive choices of a person who hasn't gotten enough sleep and he's wandering through and just all kinds of just like trying to accomplish the next task without falling over. Alright, here we are.
Whoa!
What? Oh, gee, sorry. Yeah, Oh, painting the village. Gotta put the daub in. Hey, Daggert, thanks for not swinging your flail everywhere. That way I can actually get in here. I know he can always use more cabbages to plant. And there's nothing wrong with that. In bags for... Well, he'll always take more bags. That man, the hard worker.
Friend,
Yeah,
good luck.
you got it, man. We'll see you again, buddy. Old tree. Where am I gonna go? I know we've already looked at these people, but, you know, my lack of memory is a thing. Distraction. Constantly. Constantly, constantly, constantly. I needed to tell myself about this house I haven't finished. Where is this beast? Now this is her and him, but he is here. Are those our only two people who don't have partners? Oh dear. Terribly sorry. We'll figure it out. We'll get you set. Right, we're taking the safe roads today. You!
How can I help you?
I need a ride. Sorry, I'm not trying to be grumpy, just haven't slept well. Okay, get over here. Oh no, the decoration guy isn't in town. And I didn't see him in Hornica. I guess I could try Lesnica. Oh geez, look, wandering around and getting lost again. Oh darn it.
How are you? Whenever you
Well,
need. I've
Living the dream, as they say. Yeah, you're not going to be interested in any of the things I got.
See you around.
Right. Always with the flail. I don't know how it always happens that I'm traveling through here to Edwin and he's always swinging that flail right at us.
You do.
Yeah. You just let me walk away, back away slowly. Okay, so the quest for this tree, it might take us all across the land. Who knows? There's only a couple places that have a suitable space for it, though.
Hello.
I'm fairly confident that Hornica didn't have it, but I'm not going to just not try. I'd be a fool if I chose to not come back here and to at least try. Ooh, ugh. Finger stew it will be. What's up, Harold? What's the king's opinion? We hold you in high regard. Well, thank you for the king and his kingdom. Yes. Secretly excited about that.
Hey,
Helga.
friend.
Nope.
Whatever you need.
We are not doing missions right now. It is almost the end of the day, and I'm not getting stuck. Oh, that bandit camp back over there was interestingly small with individuals, but ooh. Yeah, there you go. Trying to ward away the negative spirits as they as the veil thins on our evenings here.
How do you do?
Towards the end of October. All right, Zernica is my best bet. Oh, oops! I think I just made a boo-boo. No, I didn't. This is the right one. Cross your finger. Yes. There's the guy. Yeah, pardon me. Oh, the guy.
How can I help you?
I'm sorry.
Only the best products here.
She doesn't know that I called her a guy from a distance, but it's always been a guy. Who knows? My mind is wandering and my mind is lost. I love these little things. Oh dear, we're gonna spend ourselves out of money. That would be just me. I think we need to get rich, and I think that's the goal here. So now maybe the next thing is to start really digging in on making cash. I probably could come back before the end of this. Ooh, hedge seeds. That's actually something we do want to have around, and it's something we can do a lot with. I do love the rest of them. They're all wonderful. As I recall, this one tends to be my favorite, so we'll get 2 of them. We will need some decorations for around our... Yeah, why not? I'll just spend myself out of money. You can't take it with
See
you.
you around.
Wait a minute. How is it that we still have animals that aren't being fed? Something's amiss. Oh, hold up. This is a moment where... There we are. Yep. Damaged and no people. Okay, whatever. That's exactly what I was missing. My apologies. Okay. It's time to accomplish our task.
Hello.
Hi. Right up in your grill. Sorry. I'll back up. I love it. It's so good. That makes me happy. That's a lot of fun. Okay, so we walk in. Oh, the mountains in the background, the peak. We walk towards the peak. We walk into our village, and right here, right Matt. You'd think that I was the one who didn't get any sleep. Right here. Right there. Okay, well, you know what? That's how we do it. I can navigate the roads around this. Now, unfortunately... Oh, right. Yeah, sorry. That's how you do it. Okay. Boom. There we are. Okay. Now, let's see here. Which way is east? There's east. Now, obviously, covering this poor thing in stone is not ideal. It almost seems like I went a little too distant with these ones. Almost looks like a bathtub, honestly. Ugh. The best of surprises is coming to us shortly. Nicola has been watching us be frustrated at breaking hammers. Well, at least when she sees us. And has been secretly planning to... Oh, I know where the house is. That's not done yet. Of course I do. It's up in the hills back in our other village. And has been working on making us a new hammer. So of course we're going to be good to go. Now, this is what I'm talking about. I don't know if that was the right idea to have the rocks here. Doesn't feel quite right. Yeah, sorry. It's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to start somewhere and then not go there. It's okay to have an idea and then not necessarily want to keep it. That's what we did. There we are. Now, obviously, you just want this protected. You can't sit here and not protect it. And here we'll have it. We'll get ourselves all set with this, and then we'll wait and watch it grow. Planted in the seed in the season of dreams. It'll be very interesting what comes of this in time. Now, oh my goodness, this would be cool, but it's hard to envision how this happened. Like, how did the pond get made? Not exactly simple to make a pond, but then again, we're doing this for fun, and we are not worried about the how it gets here, how it works. We are just going to enjoy it. If we're trying to be realistic, then unfortunately, I'm going to have to take a step back from some of this stuff, because you can't just make a pond pop out of nowhere. That doesn't really work so well. Kind of like the idea of the pond on the side. I want to make this nice. So yeah, are we going to do a little suspend your disbelief and ignore the fact that it's not physically possible to make that happen? Yeah, let's just go ahead and let that be. Now, this will have to go somewhere, but we don't necessarily need to overload this area with our symbolism. Okay, I do love those things, right? I do love them. It's a wide rock. Now, I think we're going to run out of rock before I get myself done here, and unfortunately that means we also have... we've decided to make it so it's harder for us to get our tasks completed for making our rock fences, but every once in a while you need to take a break from the hard work and have fun. That's where we're at right now. I'm a big fan of making it kind of staged, like a walkway area, or like a series of things. That's what I like. Because now it looks like it steps down, and with this tree in the background, oh my goodness, it's going to be gorgeous. And then surrounding it will be our bushes. And as I recall, shrubs? Oh, that's right, we can plant berry bushes. As I recall, the white one is pretty. We'll adorn it with some. And our little garden will be rather nice. Ah, this is my favorite, that's what it was. Yeah, this is definitely my favorite. I like this yellow one. And then we'll pop ourselves a rose right in the edge of it. Oops, that's the white one. There we are. There we are. And a wild rose bush to add to it. I love it. And then we'll expand this as we go. Ooh-wee. But with that, we better get ourselves to rest. Better get ourselves going to settle in for the night. And at this rate, there is no way Racemir's staying up late. We're just gonna go get ourselves a drink. Even hearing that wolf call, that little, well, almost sound like a coyote, but I don't know, as we familiar with that creature in this area. I'm going to bed. I love you. Alright. That's Racemir barely can stay up. And, I can't just leave her sitting by the, that's, no, can't do it. Alright, my dear, allow me to join you. It's worth it. Let's sit together. And we'll talk about our season, and she'll give me a hard time about wandering in the night, getting aimlessly lost and finding spirits in the woods. And maybe you need to just take a break. Take a rest and relax for a while. Well, I think that's a good idea. And I hope you also take a break and get a rest here and there too. And speaking of which, I'm gonna turn in. Good night. Oh, jeez. Okay, there we go. Oh my goodness. And a restful sleep it will be. Now, it's the time where the world sleeps. Ooh, and a quiet transition in seasons. There we are. And with the winter, let's... Wait, hey. There you go. Oh, we're wandering. Okay, we're wandering. And with the winter, we'll get a start on something major here, because I have a lot of farmers that we should probably switch out of farming. Yeah. Otherwise, we're going to have a whole lot of work not done. So, with that, let's get our people all set up. I'm thinking she'll be a good one because since she's pregnant, it'd be good for us to rotate her directly out and switch in another worker later. Then we'll get the barn going. Now, I also think we have something important here. We gotta unlock Dob, that's for sure. Let's do that. And look at that, maxed out. Building tech is always the first, that's for sure. Farming tech will be shortly after. There we go. Do want to make sure we buy that. And what am I missing out on? What did I not? Ooh, yeah, trellis. Right, well, we'll get some money going and then we're set. We'll do that. We'll get that set. We'll be good to go. All right. Now, we clearly... Wait. Keep my brain active here, right? We'll keep ourselves more or less going, right? There we go. 70 fertilizer. Although I recall, this is our main time for this too, though. So we do really need to be sure that we're on this. Oh my goodness, the amount of times. 46 Dob is going to be pretty good. Not bad at all. But I do believe, let's dial this down to 60. And then, oh my gosh, impressive. There we are. 70. Perfect. And then, oh, wait. No. Nay. That's the way. Now we're good. Okay. Then, it's time to go repair stuff. My goodness, there's so many buildings that are in disrepair that we better be sure that we're getting this right. And with our winter season, I mean, it is entertaining because it is fall where I am at the time of this recording, and we have a freeze warning and temperatures under 30 degrees right now, and it is quite a cold morning here. Yeah, I'm with you, man. It is gonna be a cold day here. Oh, sorry, buddy. Speaking of which, let's make sure we're ready to go. Winter trousers, winter coat. There's my ragdoll. Okay, and we're not gonna keep a basic hat on. We gotta make sure we get our winter cap on. Oh, and the warm gloves would be a good idea. Gloves are a big deal. Alright, my dude. Time to get you all set. There's a crow we could have gotten. Now somebody did correctly point out that traps do give you survival skill, and I've been doing this as a gain of hunting skill, and you know that always throws me because it always in my head I always expect it to be hunting skill because you unlock more traps by having more skill in hunting, and so it just throws me every time. It throws me that it's not actually meant for that, and so that's just. Sorry for misspeaking on that. It's true. It is a survival skill raise. So that is an entertaining puzzling piece. And of course the whole rot going into the storage of food.
Just forget to assign me a job, or is...
Ooh, honestly, yes. And I love that you totally called me out, my dear. Wanted you to have a break. Just have yourself a little break. We do need the barn work to go, and that should give us tons more. Now, I also forgot about our friend here. We could easily have her working in anything, honestly. We have plenty of work to be done. And just what do we need? Production has been gaining. So then that means we should focus on that. I'm good with her continuing to be a smithy. That should do well. Helps to assign your workers.
Implication of some kind?
No, I'm just, clueless at times. Oh.
Hi, hubby.
Hey, what's up? How you doing? Oh, you have that hiccup for a while? Yeah, I had my imaginary friend Tior. Some days I've been pretending he's when controlling my words come out of my mouth. Strange but sweet. You should go see how happy our little one is. Play it. Dang it. Okay, got it. Well, we better go check and see what little dude's up to. Reddick, what's up? He told me you got a little friend. I don't actually know. He wouldn't give it to me. He says it's safer that way. Oh, of course. Where's he from? The valley? No, he says a very distant place. It hasn't been built yet. Ooh, mysterious. I'll leave you two alone. Have fun. Hey, wait. He actually could use your help. Uh-oh. What do you got? He needs new clothes. I like his old ones, but he says he needs something more local. Son, I don't know if I have time to play pretend. Well, yeah, we do. But it's really important. He just needs a shirt, trousers, and shoes. Whatever the kind, He's about your size. Oh, alright, let's see what I can do. Wonder what it specifically is telling us. Basic shoes? Oh my god. Kid. Tell you what, I got you. Your imaginary friend can have my original clothes set. Let's let him just have the stuff I always wore here. Now we're simple trousers we have, but we don't have basic trousers. Well, that being the case, it's time to get some basic trousers. This poor guy's gonna be basic. Oh, well. Let's do this. I'm pretty sure we can handle this. Yeah, we should be able to throw this together. He's an imaginary friend. He should be able to handle just whatever trousers I can throw together. Alright, my dude. Stitched by your da. Where do you go? Oh, hey, dude. Alright, check it out. What took you so long? Are you kidding me? It's barely been the... Okay. Yes, indeed. That's what exactly we need. Yep. I needed a hammer. Oh, hammer. Not from... Yeah, it's for him. What does he do? The traveler wants to go home. Carriage is broken. He needs to fix it. That makes sense. I'll get you a hammer. Metal? Oh, come on, man. You gotta be kidding me. A copper hammer? Alright, well, we're gonna need help. Alright, let's get this smithy on. Copper hammer. I don't even know if we have that unlocked. Nope, look at that. We don't. Alright, dude. My little guy. We'll have him... We'll get a copper hammer for this guy. Okay, now... Let's get back into that. And have him just get it going. No resources. Good. That means we can reprioritize a thing. So it says that we can't do a thing, but we're doing okay here. We're making bars. We're making shovels. We need more of those. I think we can go away on that for a while. My goodness, the amount of times that I gotta stop doing that clicking. I don't know how it is that I keep always missing that one. We'll figure this out. Yep, that's what it is. When it's active and up, then you can do your thing. There we go. Let's do that. And that should allow us to finish this by the end of the day. We'll drop this down. We don't need that so high. We'll raise this up to almost 2. It'll be really good. I think we can drop this a bit. Because honestly, we need that to raise. And that's a little sad. I really want that to go higher. Now with 2.0 per day, we should be really good to go. Now, as I recall, I am in a tough spot because not having the shears, yeah, it's a problem, man. That's a problem. Not being a smith by trade is definitely impacting us, but it's what it is. Nah, you're doing great. Keep it up. One of these days. So yeah, anyway, back on that. It is interesting. The whole traps giving us different experience for different things. I've always been curious to that one. It works. It's functional, obviously. But it is just like a, Okay, now that we have our quest going, now that we're in a good spot for that, should wrap up a lot of these little bits. The evergreens will be nice to plant. Let's see, our hammer's doing okay. Where are we at? Ooh. Apples aren't so fresh. Berries aren't so fresh anymore. The berries we can make into dye though, so that's going to be the goal there. We are doing okay on water. This is... Cabbage keeps well. The cherry, oh boy, the fruit's not a good thing. We got to do something about that. And not a huge fan of not fresh eggs in that level. Honey is doing great. Onions we'll have to start making into dyes, and yeah, a lot of fruit. Our problem is all the fruit. We're letting it all go. Luckily in the winter we can get away with a little bit more of that. We should probably use these things up though and start cooking them and making sure they get processed the right way. And not just sit and fester. And when we get some time, we'll definitely get all this set. I think it's time for us to upgrade our pants. That's what we're going to do. So I'm dropping that in there because my intention here is it's time for us to get new pants. Yeah, let's get that in there. We could try to focus ourselves in on getting our fields and orchard work done. Could be a really good addition. There it is. Good. Now, look at that. You gotta be kidding me. You mind?
Hey, I was using that.
I mean, I know. And now I am. Thanks. Let's get this done. I like having the rot situation taken care of. With this, I think...
love the smell of fertilizer in the morning.
I love it. Villagers say the most interesting things. Let's see here. Fun things to think about. Farthest Frontier, if you haven't played that before, is now out as its full release, 1.0. Back in the day, the game Banished. Such a fun game. And this, I always think about that game when I play this.
Exhausting. Who told you that?
I keep wanting to get back into a playthrough of that one because it is so fun. It's a nice, solid, simple city management game. It's quite enjoyable. And Farthest Frontier kind of took it to a new level. Great art, nice, vibrant, cartoony style, but really fun management in it as well. Really nice, nice aspects in it. I'm just going to drop things out here, and then we can move. And we'll come back for this in a moment. Because now here begins the other side of the deal. Boom. And of course I'm overloaded. Alright, I got an idea. This is a later problem. Oh my gosh.
Not every marriage is built.
Okay, I'm carrying something that's really causing trouble. It's the straw. There we are.
On love. But at this point,
Okay, let's get this stuff set. The straw is fine. We can use it. We have a purpose for it. It's all good. Our storages are good. Let's get the field work set. Oh, all the fertilizer, all the busyness. We will take care of this in due time. Oops. That was an entertaining thing. Alright. I would think we're doing okay on generating. We're doing really okay on generating fertilizer, I'd say. Now, we are making a mess here. We will have to come back and take care of that. That is for sure. But for now, I think we can get away with what we're doing. Oops. Yeah. Time for that. Now, it is the start of winter. We'll have to say that we're in softer time in the soil, that we can actually work the stuff. Otherwise, it will make no sense. Actually, it doesn't really make sense that we would... No. Does not make sense that we would try to plant trees right now. I'm not going to try to stretch that one. That was a little desperate of an attempt there. I tell you what, will be great is either to finish off some of our fencing. We have all these piggies running around. Yes, indeed, you. I am talking about you. And it would be a good idea to start thinking about how we're going to contain these little thingies and what we want to do to keep things going here. Now, the ornate fences are awesome, but I don't think we really want to have that in this area. Plank fences are awesome, and this will be a good setup here. So let's do that. Now, there are going to be a series of stock lays for us to deal with. Right. And we do have a pathway I'd like to kind of work around here. And don't want to get too close here. I want to be sure that we have a decent amount of space to allow villagers to wander. Oh yeah, look at that. And then here we are, already getting kind of tight into that. Now, it would be helpful to know our gate size as well. It doesn't appear to look quite right. As I recall, I kind of like this one, but we're looking at a lot of cost on that. There. Oh, gee. Fair enough. That one's not going to be quite right. Alright, I guess we're going to stick around. Stick with, unintended, that for now. And then we'll unlock the other later as we gain the cash. I'm going to say we wouldn't want to build up over a hill, because that is not a simple way to put a fence in. And this wallow is good, so we do want to make sure we keep a bit of, we want to preserve a good bit of this wallow. Now we are going to have to go a bit on the hill. And again, I do want to preserve a bit of that nice muddy wallow we have here. Here we are. Looking forward, if you all are trying Farthest Frontier, if you've already had it, or in early access, hopefully you've been enjoying it. I know it's been fun to play on and off for me. Looking forward to doing a playthrough on it, and just seeing what it's like now that it's in actual full release. It always reminds me of this game. So this game reminds me of that game reminds me of this game. It's kind of a fun play back towards each other. And some of the designs I like to do back and forth between each other. Like thinking about where the bakery is placed, for example. So for me, thinking about where we're going to put the person who is our baker, it's fun to think about that. Actually, thinking of which, and might as well, we'll do the bakery next. And for those of you who happen to be on TikTok, if you've been getting into the Group 7 stuff, then that's quite entertaining. I'm not sure how to approach trying to make content on TikTok, but I do want to give it a shot since Group 7 stuff just keeps coming up. It seems to me to be a message that I should probably maybe try it, right? Try to actually do something with that. TikTok, that is. We will see. Just gotta figure out what. Now, as I recall, we're gonna end up with a windmill up on this hill, which means this is our baker. And I want that bakery to be sitting right front and center. It'd be great to have those smells as you enter the village, as you go in, or as you wander out towards this area. This would be a great smell to have in the area. Now, am I also secretly hoping that this covers up the smell of pig poo? Maybe so, because there is definitely a, we definitely have the wallow up on the hill there, and that is, it is stinky. So, we do have to be mindful of that. You there? Oh no, you need help with something.
How can I help you?
What do you need? Oh no, don't it? No, you gotta be kidding. Alright, you got it. Fine. Fine.
No worries. I'll wait.
Yeah. And, I will find you a bow, and I will need you to make me some planks. The bow quest is my least favorite because it's so expensive. We do have money that we could definitely be taking out of our resource storage too, so we'll do that. We'll get ourselves set there. It makes me curious now, how many of y'all are Group 7? Or if you're even on TikTok, if you become a part of the Group 7 phenomenon. I've been in it for a while and just enjoying the positivity. I love the fact that people are so positive with each other. It's really inspiring. And this idea that they're trying to inspire each other to help one another, that's exactly a really awesome thing. I'm really happy with that. That's really built around positivity. It's really built around supporting one another. That's very important these days. And it's great to see such a thing happen organically within a social media app. Quite inspiring. We'll get ourselves enough planks. I'd really like to have this. I would absolutely love to have that bakery started. I think that'd be fun. It'd also allow us to expand to a new kitchen. And it'll be time for us to start thinking flour. We have a lot of oat. And with all that oat, we should be able to make quite a lot of wonderful things. Uh-oh. Now it's time to start dropping things off. Ah, jeez. Hidden honker. Now hold on, what kind of bow did she say she needs? Oh, thank goodness, a longbow. That is just fine. I'm sure we have one of those. Alright, sorry to give you a crappy one, but I mean, it is a bow. You... Oh dear, where did you go? Are you actually wandering? Chopping down trees, yes indeed. Nope, that's Frederick. Wow, that guy is on a mission. Nice job, dude. You are on quite the wander. Wants to see where the bakery is going to go. I bet you his friend is going to help build it, you know? Don't you think? And he's talking about his friend looks an awful lot like me and does all the things I do aside from he's a traveler. You know what? Then again, we didn't come from the valley either. Okay, Scarbrinkia. No, Scargamira. How far out in this forest are you going? You choosing just the right tree? There you go, here's a bow. Oh, I don't know if crafting is the thing I'd say I'm the best at, but I will say that bow is okay. I feel bad for giving our villager a second-rate bow, but for the quests, they don't actually need a fancy one. Ah. Maybe we can get some mining in before we... New crest unlocked! Perfect! I wonder what we did. That's fun. I do love the fact that those unlocks are available. Let's check and see if we got that copper hammer, and then while we're building our... there it is. While we're out here building our bakery, our little guy can have our fun little architect. Oh, the tiny conspiring is happening. Oh dear. Alright, my dude, here's the hammer. And, no, aw, thanks, buddy. One more thing. Oh, jeez. You didn't tell me yet. Wait till tomorrow. I know you will, you little bug. Alright, sweetheart. I'll see you later. You just do your thing, kid. Alright, is he gonna help me build this thing or not? Let's have him help me build this kitchen, buddy. Now, let's see here. What could we do with the kitchen? What could we do with the bakery? Too uneven. Now, I had wanted to put it over here, and I had wanted to have it be kind of... We're gonna have to expand around it. We're gonna make sure that there's plenty of decorative items around it. We'll need... This will be one of those projects, right? Like, this is being placed for now. And in time, there will be more around it. As in, I'm thinking some of those platforms and piers, right? Where we can make shelter-looking parts around it. Maybe a stand. And I think what we'll do to make this better. There we go. That's gonna look real silly, but we'll figure a way around it. My thought is that we'll put a series of decorations around this. This place is gonna end up with a nice wandering garden that goes up to the house, because right now this long pathway for their burgage really feels a little awkward in the sense that it's so far away, and the house is so far on the hill. I do want to make sure we get some good visuals out of that one. And here we are. Almost finishing on this one. We'll get this kitchen done. The other kitchen we can upgrade. Well, no, I think we already did. Maybe not though. But the other kitchen will focus on more of the common meals. But this is going to be our bakery. And they are going to have... I'm going to actually take our lady friend, who we just assigned to a job in the smithy, and we're going to switch her out to here. We'll have her focus just on the baking so we can really get things moving. Does mean that I'm going to be responsible for taking care of making some flour here before the end of the day. Ah, there we are. Perfect. Beautiful. Now, in due time, there will be way more going on with this. Where is my lady? Most recently assigned as a smithy. Definitely not her, I don't think. That's a him. Let me try that again. This is why it really helps to have a good memory. And I don't. Well, easy way to do this is organize by our... There she is. Perfect. Now you... Actually... Psych, I'm kidding. You're actually going here. And that is going to mark the beginning of you making the bread. For now, light bread. Oh, don't you worry. There'll be resources. And on top of that, it is also going to be time for us to start thinking about having an extractor, since we're going to start needing a regular supply of water. Oh, look at that. Everybody's working hard. I love it. Thank you.
Hey, I was using that.
I know. I'm sorry. I mean, I get it. That's not... Really should give you all a little more time to work, but we got to get some animal feed out there before the end of the day, and flower time.
Nothing is true. Everything is permitted.
Once, I was working side by side with farmers, but they always need to change stuff.
Uh-oh. That's tricky. That reference I don't fully get, but we'll see. Whole seasonal change thing, I'm guessing. They always have great little humorous things that the people say, and I love that. Keeps it vibrant, keeps it lively. I do remember that we were going to go repair things today, and I am still not done with the repairing of things yet. Perhaps we can get to that before the end here. Man, she was sweeping right to the end. Oh my gosh, that is so much flour. Well, let's go. And the oats, luckily, not a lot of things tend to eat oat. I mean, we'll probably have lost a bit of it to our lack of fencing. Which, speaking of which, of course, we do have fencing to finish. And we'll get there in due time. I'm excited about having flour available. It's not the best way to get flour. We want to do wheat. And we will. But it is a great way to get there. Since we have so much extra, we're about to have so much extra rye too. Could easily go do a rye shipment. As well, begin selling rye at one of our stalls in our market area. I'm looking forward to expanding that market area and making it truly a large spectacle. And get some decoration in it too. This amount of flour should really help us out quite a bit too. I mean, this is going to set us up for quite a while. Flatbread's not the best food for what we could take care of for our needs, but it is still a good food to have on hand. There we are. Now, as I recall, flour counts as a resource, which, again, with the balancing of food and resources, rot versus flour, we'll say that they're the equivalent exchange, right? There we go. Done. And then get ourselves, oh, no. We still have our forward base for making things. And it's still gonna make good use of this out here for building our fence lines. But we do need to start thinking about this being the end of the day. The sun is setting, evening is coming. I think it's probably going to be worthwhile to consider that we need a well not too far away from here. And we do have our well way down there. I think it's really worthwhile to be sure that we are having a well somewhere nearby this area too. And yeah, it is important to have a central area for things. There could be a well here that would easily allow us to get water for a lot of the work that gets done here, and that gets done for, or that gets brought back to our front area for guests and our visitors. We will want that. This puts it inside our village, right on the hillside area where we have built our pond, which will say that there is a bit of a easily accessed aquifer here. And it's also convenient to have the well so close to a bakery, since it is going to need a lot of water. And with this, we will be in a great place. We'll have to come back. We'll have to do a couple trips of carrying. Or, better yet, yeah, why not? Let's fill all these things up. We'll have Mokosh help us out, and we'll just drop those into our village inventory. Well, I hope you have a wonderful week. Always great to have you here. Glad to be with you again. Glad to see you. Glad to have you here. And I hope all goes well for you and can go as well as possible. Alright, I'm just going to go meet our donkey. Always carrying daisies, just in case. Oops. Right, I know. I'm excited for a tree growing here too.
Let's go.
And this little hut. Oh, this little hut. How much has come up around this? How much we've seen and expanded into this area. A lot of fun. Yeah, we'll keep one for ourselves. There we go. One after the other, after the other. There it is. All set. Done. That ought to do. We have plenty of water, plenty of things to do. And it is not quite the end of the night. It's deceptive in the wintertime, isn't it? Always looks like it's later than it is. I think. Oh, we're low on meat. That's unfortunate. Well, you know what would be nice is if we could do vegetable soup. Why not? We have quite a bit of resources. We'll make a few. We're not going to make all 60, but we'll get ourselves a start here. It'd be nice to have a good use of some of these things, where we certainly do need to make sure we're making use of our vegetables. They're not the freshest, but I would argue that going from autumn into winter, that things have a much easier time being preserved when the temperatures are lower, and we could argue that some of these are good to go. And we'll toss out a good deal of them too. Not all of them are getting used, and it's going to start being time for us to sell our vegetables and actually do something with them in our stalls. It may not make us a lot of money, but hey, selling vegetables would be a very normal thing to do and would be an important way to bring people in. And we've always been known for being a high-quality farmer in the area. This will be a good way for us to build up attention, and people can come by and see Raven's End. I love that we have our crest now. I wish we could paint it. I would love to have it be purple and black. The figure, the crow figure being actually black. That would be a lot of fun. And I did say I would finish up the fencing, and that's not quite done yet, but we're waiting on a rock, and I was going to go repair structures, and there's only one left to go. So we'll have to make sure we take care of that tomorrow. Things that don't get done can always be done later. And that's okay. We've got time. And that's the point. Is to remember that things can happen in due time. We'll try to get everything done, but we don't have to rush. I think Mokash is ready for getting out of the cold. And I am ready for us to head into another week. And I hope that you have a wonderful week yourself. Let's go put our stuff away and move on. Although, not the most appetizing thing to step out into. Yep, gotcha. Oh, well, don't worry about the rat. Rats are problems. There we go. All set. Now the soups do give us a little bonus, but I never use them during the day. We're trying to minimize our use of those things just because we're trying not to do a potions-based play. Oh, there we go. Yeah, this is where we need to be. Oh, right by the fire. So nice. Take care, y'all. We'll see you again soon.